Was this music playing before? Like the what is it called? Vibrato or the more exciting tune? Cause things just got serious.
I was wearing the robe of invisibility, so no one was able to see me there.
Hold it! Slam! Stop the music! Wait, just a second! Did you just say robe of invisibility?
Yes, that is correct.
A robe of invisibility? Surely you don't mean a robe that can make one vanish from sight when worn? Oh my god! Someone that doesn't even have that can't even use magic being able to use magic? Oh my god, they're gonna see me in my underwear when I'm by myself! You have the worst possible things to think of, Judge. Or Luke.
Yes, that is correct.
What? What? Slam! Miss Kira, do you have that robe on you right now?
I don't have it.
Huh?
That is, I dropped it back at the bell tower.
You mean this robe that has flowers stuck to it and all? And where'd you get that flower? I thought you didn't know you were a flower girl. And where'd you get that one too? Yeah, where'd you get that one? And where'd you get that? Okay, stop. What the heck was that? Where'd you get that Shut up, Luke. Why was Kira looking over at Darklaw when she spoke just now? Scratch! Stop looking at me, witness!
Are you listening to this farce, my lord? Surely you do not give any credence to this witness's testimony. Scratch! Especially to this preposterous notion of a robe of invisibility.
Indeed. I must say, witness, that is quite an unbelievable story if you don't have the actual robe with you. Phew, no one can see me in my underwear. Objection! I don't think it's that crazy, Your Honor.
What?
Slam! If something like magic can exist, the chances of a robe of invisibility being real are pretty high, wouldn't you say?
Objection!
If such is the case, then how about you put your evidence where your mouth is? Proof that this robe of invisibility exists.
Didn't I just prove it like a second ago? Prove it? Hell yeah, I can! What do you say, defender? Can you prove to the court that the robe of invisibility, in fact, exists? Hell yeah! Yes, Your Honor. The defense believes it has evidence to prove the robe's existence by showing the actual robe.
Why am I not surprised? A ridiculous defender only begets ridiculous arguments. A ridiculously ridiculous defender that proves itself with ridiculously ridiculous evidence.
Yes, it's the new Von Karma. I've gotta admit, an invisibility robe does sound pretty far-fetched. Not the Pokemon. Even for Labyrinthia. But if there's even the slightest possibility this evidence is right, then I've got to try it! Very well. Defender, please show the court this evidence. show us a piece of evidence that proves the existence of this robe.
It's kind of like right there. Just kind of putting that out there, Your Honor.
Take that! Take that! Slam!
There was, in fact, a robe dropped at the and left at the crime scene tonight.
A robe?
Miss Kira, that robe of invisibility that you mentioned earlier wouldn't happen to be this one right here, would it?
Objection!
Scratch! How ludicrous! You are trying to tell the court that is the robe of invisibility? It's quite not invisible right now, wouldn't you say, court? Yes, I agree! Yes, she's right!
Actually, she does have a point there, defender.
If it's really the robe of invisibility, then how is it that we can see it right now? Dirty white spots and all!
Arg!
I just saw a rated R movie, sorry. Well, she's also got kind of a point there, though. Oh, hey, what if the robe actually disappears when you wear it? Give it here, Nick. Watch and wonder as Maya the Magnificent disappears before your very eyes. No, Maya, I am not amazed. Not one bit. If anything, you kind of remind me of one of those adventurers in an RPG game or something. Yeah, okay. Actually, yeah. I am amazed at how totally ridiculous you look in that. Hey, what gives? This thing must be buzzed or something. I didn't disappear at all.
Maybe you should try washing the flower spots off first.
Well, that's not it. No. Tonight, at the bell tower, I was wearing that robe.
Oh. What did you say? Order. I said order! But, how is that possible? The rope did not disappear at all just now!
That stare. Man, that's a creepy stare. It reminds me of like an Esper or something. That's because of the white powder on it. It's usually not that dirty. I told you! Just a little wash and clean. And voila! Invisible robe. Oh. You mean these spots here? Yeah, you like that one right there, and that one, and that one, and yeah. Please don't tell me. Oh yeah! Patty totally unloaded an entire bag of flour onto those knights, remember? Oh yeah, that's right. That's how I got flour on it. Not to mention it was still raining when we were up there. The flour must have gotten nice and wet, so it stained the robe. Say, what if we try washing the flour off?
Ah! There is a small water fountain at the edge of the square. Head there right now and wash this robe so that we can get to the bottom of this. Quickly now!
Alright, this shouldn't be too hard. Take notes, Nick. This is how you do laundry. See, all you have to do is throw the robe into the water like so. Whoosh! Wait, what? So, do you see anything, Maya? I see what you did there, Phoenix. That's just it! I don't see a thing! It's disappeared! What?! I frantically took a close look at the water in the fountain, yeah. But the robe had actually vanished without a trace right there inside the fountain. There's your vanishing cloak.
Defender. You didn't lose the cloak, did you? What is the meaning of this? How could you have lost such a vital piece of evidence?
Your Honor! It wasn't on purpose! Trust me! I wish I knew how it happened! I can't believe it! The robe actually disappeared from sight! I don't quite know what you're talking about. I can still see the robe just fine. Huh? Look, it's right here, see? Why am I getting like a flash of one of those? It was a cartoon. Oh, was it Family Guy? Like from long, long ago? I think it was, where they had a picture of the guy like he was being wanted or something, and then his wife was wanted too, but she was imaginary, and it was just a sketch of a blank piece of paper. That's what No, Miss Kira, I really don't see, because there's nothing to see. So, is that how it works? Putting the robe on makes you disappear completely from sight. But from the looks of it, only Kira is able to actually see the robe itself. It is not just me. It's all inhabitants of the Eldritch Woods. All of us can see the robe. The Eldritch Woods? Our village lies deep within the recesses of the forest, in a world much different from this one. That's where I live. As long as we obey the law of the land, we're allowed to live there. I knew it. There's definitely something different about Kira compared to the rest of the townspeople here.
For the time being, seeing as only the witness can see the robe, we will cover it in flour again, for the sake of visibility.
But there's still one tiny thing bothering me. Miss Kira, your robe was found on the middle of the floor of the bell tower, the same floor where we found my client. However, you were hiding on the uppermost level of the bell tower. You testified a little while ago that you dropped your robe, but I have to wonder, what exactly were you doing there on that top floor?
It would seem there is still much we must ask this witness. What say you, High Inquisitor Darklaw?
She's gonna say no! That's what she's gonna say, even though we've already have gotten a lot of information we didn't know before. Yeah, that's right, you can't say no, can you? Tis the Inquisition's duty to follow my lord's decision on such matters. I have no objections. Thank you.
Very well. Witness, you are hereby ordered to continue with your testimony. Tell us what happened between your sneaking up to the top floor of the bell tower and tonight's most terrible crime.
Yes. Okay.
What happened on the top floor?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know, actually. I was waiting on the middle of the tower. On the middle floor of the tower. I started to turn around, but I was too late. They attacked me from behind. There was nothing I could do. My arm was restrained, and the attacker covered my mouth. As I struggled to get away, I think I managed to pull something off of my attacker. That was when I lost consciousness. I woke up to find myself next to the bell on the top floor of the tower.
Witness? Are you saying someone attacked you while you were in the bell tower?
Yes, that is correct. Attack me right here. Doesn't that sound familiar?
But who?
I don't know. They attacked me from behind, so I couldn't see who it was.
So you were unconscious the entire time after that?
That's why I was unable to complete my mission. But even if I hadn't been unconscious, I couldn't have done anything trapped high up in the belfry like that.
I wonder if that weird contraption we found there was used to move Kira up to the belfry. At least, I can't see any other way she could have gotten up there.
You heard the witness. She was locked up in the belfry of the tower. Nothing more, nothing less. Ha ha! I win. In other words, she couldn't have had anything to do with tonight's events. Yes, ta-ta, bye-bye. See you later, Espella. Ha ha! I'm the best woman ever. Scratch! Therefore, there is no need for this utterly useless interrogation.
Objection! Objection! Stop trying to stop the court! Not so fast! The witness also testified that someone attacked her tonight. Defender, are you implying that this attacker could have been Bezella?
I cannot say for certain, Your Honor.
Regardless, the defense requests we be allowed to cross-examine this witness. Request granted. Now then, defender, you may begin your interrogation. And here's where the fun begins.
Let's see if we can coax this mysterious second witch out of hiding. I was waiting on the middle floor of the tower. I started to turn around, but I was too late.
Hold it!
So you weren't able to catch even a glimpse of your attacker. Is that right, Miss Kara? Yes, that's right. Not even a teeny bit. They attacked me from behind after all. Did I just hear correctly? It sounds like she hesitated in answering. By the way, may I ask why you turned around, Kira? What? What do you mean? Well, it's just that you said you suddenly tried to turn around. Something must have really grabbed your attention to make you try to turn around so suddenly. I don't remember.
Oh! Best excuse ever. Best excuse, still used now.
I do think I heard a sound come from behind me.
Thank you. You're saying that you heard something, and that's what made you turn around?
Yes. But I don't have any recollection of what exactly that was. They attacked me from behind. There was nothing I could do. My arm was restrained. The attacker covered my mouth.
Hold it! Was the person male or female? Or are you not sure?
I don't remember much. But I do know the person easily overpowered me. I remember they grabbed my left wrist. I tried to scream, but they quickly covered my mouth before I had a chance. I desperately tried to break their hold, but it was no good.
It sounds like the attacker managed to restrict her movements from behind.
As I struggled to get away, I think I managed to pull something off my attacker.
Hold it! What exactly did you pull off?
I was still really dazed at the time, so I can't remember it very well. But when I flung my hand up, I felt myself grab a small round object.
Does it have something to do with that?
I must have pulled it off without thinking. I felt whatever it was snap right off.
So from what you're saying, it sounds like this could have been something that was on your attacker's person.
I think so. I can still feel it. Even now, it felt like I just snapped a piece of rope or something. I really wonder what that could have been. I think I would recognize the shape if I saw it.
She'd recognize the shape if she saw it?
If only we had something that could trigger her memory, then all we'd have to do is present it, and we'd be in business!
Yeah, tell me about it. You know, that might not be such a bad idea, Maya. Would you have happened to have,
Objection!
Miss Kira, you stated you felt something you felt yourself snap something off your attacker. Would that thing by any chance be this right here?
Oh. That's it. I recognize that shape. That was the object I grabbed.
What did you say? But that's the accused's pendant, is it not? Not quite, Your Honor. There was actually two pendants like this. The one you see here is the counterpart to Miss Cantabella's pendant.
Now that you mention it, I remember. The necklace was actually very tough. It really didn't rip off so easily. So, I struggled against it, tugging and pulling it for a bit, and I must have scratched their neck in the process.
Wait a second. You mean you scratched your attacker's neck?
I think so, but I don't know for sure.
Nick! In that case, Darklaw, she likes scratching everything!
That means that dark stuff on the necklace could be...
Yeah, it could be the attacker's blood! If only we had DNA scanners these days! As the court can clearly see, there are still traces of blood left on the necklace itself. However, take one good look at my client, and you'll notice there are no visible scars or cuts of any kind around her neck. Ergo, there is no way Miss Cantabella could be Miss Kira's attacker.
Objection!
She's gonna say, she's gonna tell me,
She is the great witch, so she could just heal herself. With some healing magic, of course.
that's what she's gonna say.
Nice try, Defender, but I must stop you right there.
Huh?
Have you already forgotten what I told you? The Great Witch can use any spell in existence. She could have easily healed any such wound in the blink of an eye.
This is the part where if she was Edgeworth, she would go... Why do I feel like Edgeworth's talking to me? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I already miss Inquisitor Barnum. Man, we really can't catch a break on this one, huh, Nick?
Let us resume the interrogation. Witness, continue with your testimony.
As I struggled to get away, I think I managed to pull some...
Wait, no.
That's when I lost consciousness. I woke up to find myself next to the bell on the top floor of the tower.
Hold it! You say you lost consciousness?
Yes. In fact, it actually felt a lot like magic. It was the first time I had ever experienced a magic spell quite like that. As I thought, there was magic at play here. Must I remind you that the Great Witch Bazella can use any and all magic with the snap of her fingers? Scratch?
Indeed, such a spell in fact does exist. Does it? In the Grand Grimoire? Does it? Does it? Does it?
I really doubt it. I really doubt I can find it that easily.
It was, oh, blasted. What was it called again?
Don't sweat it, Your Honor. Just leave it to me, and I trust the old Grand Grimoire.
I wonder, could Kira's attacker have actually been a witch?
It really doesn't look like magic was used to knock her out, huh?
Anyway, it looks like Kira is telling the truth. Still, she's definitely avoiding making eye contact, not to mention she seems extremely hesitant. There's no doubt about it. She's trying to keep something big from getting out.
In that case, Nick, let's give it all we got and get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, it really feels like there's a lot riding on this one, man. So wait, was it... Hold it! No, no, I didn't... Wait, oh, well, actually... Goldor, Amalia, Godor, and Grand Warren. So I guess there isn't one. Wait a second. Didn't they... Wasn't her arm restrained from grabbing on the pendant? So, that means... Present it again! Objection! Yeah! Miss Kira! There's something a little strange about your testimony just now, wouldn't you say? Like, I'm doing this again. I'm presenting this again. Yeah!
Huh? What do you mean?
You stated that you were attacked from behind, and that the attacker grabbed you by the wrist, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Assuming that was in fact the case, then I'd say no matter how much you struggled, there's no way you would have been able to yank off this pendant, don't you think? The strap on this pendant is too short. There's no way you could have reached behind you and managed to pull it off. I mean, that'd be like me trying to do this. Oh.
That's a good point.
Miss Kira, the only way you would have been able to yank this pendant off your attacker is if they were standing directly in front of you.
No!
Order! Order, I say! Witness, is this true?
Objection!
The witness was the victim of a physical attack. It's only natural that she'd be a bit confused on some of the details.
Objection! Slam! Hell no! High Inquisitor, I wouldn't exactly call mistaking the location of your attacker being a bit confused. I'd call it more like a bare-faced lie.
Well now, Defender, I see you're as pathetically short-sighted as ever.
I'm short-sighted. You're short-sighted if you're telling me that you can't see in front of you, point blank in front of you, that your attacker is attacking you.
Your argument is only valid assuming that this girl here actually saw her attacker. If she was not able to see this person, well, I'd say it'd make no difference where they were standing.
Then, that means the attacker was also wearing one of these robes?
That is impossible, my lord. As the witness has stated earlier, only residents of Eldritch Woods are able to see these robes. In short, the attacker must have been a witch and must have disappeared from sight with the use of magic.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Aren't witches from Eldritch Woods, hence Eld Witch? And, if this was the Great Witch that attacked her, wouldn't she be from Eldritch Woods? So wouldn't she be able to see those? Darklaw, you're full of freaking holes yourself! You must mean the Great Witch Bazella?
Scratch! There's one more thing proving the attacker to be a witch.
And just what the hell might that be?
The witness has stated that she lost consciousness. If you take a look in the Grand Grimoire, you will notice a spell called Fanful. Witness, allow me to ask you, did you hear the incantation of this spell? Now that you mention it, I do remember hearing something like that.
Say what? What?